Hi, this is Rob Leo, and in this 2-minute drill, we're going to take a look at how you can create quiz assignments in Google Classroom. Let me share my screen with you. From the classwork page, we're going to click Create and select a quiz assignment and give it a title. You can provide instructions for what the students need to do. And then you'll notice that there's already a blank quiz attached. I'm going to remove this. Locked mode on Chromebooks is also not activated. This is great when you're in school, but not so great when you are out of school and you don't know what devices students have. It only means that they can't navigate away from the quiz and they can't open new tabs on a Chromebook. We're going to delete this, and instead we're going to add our own Google Drive quiz. We've already got one created. So instead of the blank one, we'll choose a different one. And then now that it's assigned, you have your categories and whatnot on the right-hand side, which have been explained previously. You can simply assign that quiz. And just a word of note, when you're creating a quiz in Google Classroom, it's the gear icon where you can turn quizzes on. You can make it a quiz. You can also control the lock mode here. You can decide when you release the grades, whether it's immediately after each student submits, they'll be able to see results, or you can choose to later manually send the quizzes back to students, and you can choose what they can see. They can see missed questions, correct answers, or point values. I tend to turn off the correct question one. Um, Another option you have is to either limit students to one response or let them take it more than once. You can also collect their email addresses. If it's a quiz, I strongly recommend this. I also recommend you have questions like last name, first name, and class period so that when students view this quiz, which I've already responded to, they'll be forced to type in their last name, type in their first name, and then from a dropdown, they can choose which class period. When the results come back, you'll see on the teacher screen, once the quiz has been turned in, you'll see who turned it in. The teacher can simply open it up. And with the pencil icon, they can go to edit mode. They can go to the response page. They can see an overall summary of responses. The scores have not yet been released. Here's where you can release the scores. There was one question on this particular quiz that was short answer. So if you go down to the bottom, you can see the student response. You can also review the quizzes by question. You can navigate, there were several questions here, some including name and class period. You can navigate to the question either manually or you can jump around. For a question like this, I would have to manually enter a grade and save it. Or you can go student by student. And if there was more than one student here, you can navigate between each student to see their results. And again, when you're all set with releasing the grades, you can click the button to send the grades back to the students. Thanks for listening, and I hope you found this useful.